What's up? How's it going? Did I scare you there? Just want to start the video with me smiling. So first of all, thank you for clicking this video. I decided to shoot this video randomly right now. And even right now, I'm not sure how to upload it, so I guess if you're watching this, it means I decided to upload it. But I was thinking of a video that is about me, right? So the About Tuan section. And, you know, I kind of sat and kind of shot a video and kind of introduced myself in a formal setting, maybe sitting on my chair here. But I figured, why don't I just show you my office and talk a bit about the items in my office, and perhaps it's another way of getting to know who I am, right? So, where shall we start? Let's go back here, because I'm just seeing this right now. Oh, there we go. And a fedora. Yes, is that right? Yeah, this is my fedora. And why do I have a fedora? Well, because one of my biggest inspirations has been Michael Jackson. Surprise, like so many people in this world. But I was fortunate enough to be sitting in front of the tube back in the early 80s, 81 I believe, where Michael Jackson got on stage and he sang the Jackson 5 at the Motown 25th anniversary. And then when he was done, what was really cool was he stayed on stage, and I was like, what the heck, what's going on? And Michael Jackson says this spiel about, I love the old days, but I really like the new days, the new songs. I think that's what he said. But what I like is the new songs. Then boom, cracks out the fedora and bust out Billie Jean, and that's when he showed the world the moonwalk. And of course, when I saw the moonwalk for the first time, I was like so inspired, and that's when I believed in the importance of dreaming and believing that dreaming is possible, that dreams can come true, because I just felt that from Michael Jackson. And so I've been always reflecting onto that youthful energy, childlike energy that I had back in the day, and it drives me to this day. Now, coming back to this corner of the room here, by the way, this is my office. It's where I work out of. And on the other side of the wall is where I teach workshops at home. Most of it's fundraisers for causes, charities, or maybe even sometimes I dump all the money to the education fund for the kids, so that's kind of cool too. But anyway, so back to this corner here of the office. We have this amazing dude here. Yeah, that's my late dad, cool guy. Yeah, he's #1 dad in the world. Yes. So learned so much from him, and I think one of the biggest things I've learned from dad was empathy. My father, just even though he didn't say much to me and we didn't kind of have those in-depth connection and chats like probably a lot of my friends did, or played ball with each other and whatever, my dad spent time helping me with my homework back in the day. He's a smart guy, and he also taught me a lot of empathy. Just energetically, I felt how he could empathize for people's pain, people's excitement, joy. Just he was really, you know, deep in terms of his thoughts, and so I really appreciated that, and I learned that a lot from him. This here's little man, my little boy, Tuan Nguyen, which is the Vietnamese side, of course, of his name. Almost 5 years old at the time of shooting this video, and he is a ball to be with. Brings out the best in me, brings me back to who I am. I love this kid, and he's the only reason I would love to live forever, at least until he's around. I just want to be around. So, but that's not the case, and it's not a bad thing, and I'm just very grateful to have him in my life. Of course, I'm also grateful to have this lovely little lady here. This is Athena Vu, and unfortunately I don't have pictures of her sister. Peony's not here, but she's they're my stepdaughters, and but they're my daughters too. They're like Quinn to me. They're equal. I love them immensely. I sacrifice everything for them. I do everything for them, and I want to teach them and guide them and be a source of inspiration for them as well. And so I hope I am. Don't know. Hey girls who are watching, let me know. Comment below. I don't know if it's gonna be on YouTube, but anyways, so that's my girls, and all the kids are super inspiring. The lady's no picture of the lady here, but she's on my phone though. Yeah, every day I see her. She's the rock that I lean on, and there was a time where I was like, wasn't sure, because you know, I've never actually had a very successful relationship my whole life, and then here I am with a woman who's just brilliant, and she just challenges me, but she's also the rock that I can always lean on. So I love my lady tremendously. Peony, who I don't have a picture here, we do Taekwondo together, and just a whole lot of fun. I do this with my 2 nephews as well. This is a trophy where I won the Chongji Challenge, which is a pattern for the adult division, and I was one of 3 adults that competed, but I still felt really special because I want it. Yeah, all right. And then now we're going to move on here to just something that means a whole lot to me. This is a handmade dream catcher from the oldest tribe in the country. And it was given to me by a man named Max Keeping. He is the former, professionally speaking at least, he's the former VP News and Affairs at CTV here in Ottawa, which is like NBC, I guess. And so he is a dear friend. We met many years ago, and what was amazing about him was I met him, I was half his age, but he listened to me as if I was an advisor. Like, he really showed me that he respected and honored my word. And since then, I have never forgotten how he treated me, and I in turn would treat anyone very equally too. So I never speak to someone half my age as if they're half my age. They're just a person, and they're who they are, and they have lots that I can learn from. And I have Max to thank me for that. And of course, he had the resources and network to get this done as a gift for me. So, you know, he's up there or wherever, or reincarnated or whatever it is. But thank you, Max. Much love. Now we move on to this puppy, which is pretty cool. Check. This here is from a man named Nick Yasinski. I met him not too long ago, actually, at a men's empowerment workshop called The Elevation Effect with this guy named Javon Langford. Not trying to do shameless promo here. Maybe by the time you watch the video, either they still do the same thing, they don't do. But Javon Langford changed many of our lives, and myself and Nick, we connected. And so what was cool is that my nickname is the Gangsta Buddha because I grew up in the projects, like welfare and, you know, government housing. It's a different kind of feel. And but I'm super spiritual, and I've always been this guy who was told that I could bring spirituality down to the streets, and I'm not lost up there like where a lot of spiritual people kind of lose a lot of people. Honor you guys, but you know, for me, I just love how I see it, and because it's amazing to see how people become spiritual based on my street version of it, right? So I wanted Nick, who's an artist, to create something that's gangsta, but also Buddhism at the same time, Gangsta Buddha. So you can obviously get this gangsta badass feel to it, because I'm badass. No, I'm not. But anyway, so this is total gangsta feel to it. And what's really neat is this here is a hand, which is called the Hamza hand. And this exists in Buddhism, as well as Muslim and Hinduism. But in Buddhism, it is the connection of the seven chakras. It is about energy flow within the body. And I love anything with flow, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you something. Yo, I'm not a rapper actually, but I'm all about flow. I love flow, I love energy, I love rhythm. And so this represents that and totally represents me. But there's one thing I asked Nick to do, which is I wanted him to give me something in here that also represented him. And ooh, look at this. How cool is that? Nick does anatomy. It's one of his passions. And right behind it, and this piece comes off too if I wanted to, but this piece can come off, and it represents him. He's got this anatomy within the Hamza symbol, which is spiritual as well. And Nick is ultra spiritual as well. Amazing guy. And so I'm very honored that I have this piece of art. I commissioned him to do it, and he did a great job. So thank you, totally represented me. Moving on to this here, which is the Order of the Good Bear at the Children's Hospital of Eastern Ontario Foundation. CHIO for short, because that's like a mouthful. And but the Children's Hospital here honored me with this amazing gift, and I have to be really, you know, I feel so lucky, you know, I feel so grateful because my buddy and I, Alexandre Saint Jean, and we started this thing called Casco at Ottawa U Business School. It's called Telfer School of Management now, I think, or it's Telfer School of Business. One of those two. I think Telfer School of Management, yeah. And it's just really engaging business students and inspiring them to use their business skills, but also for those students who, you know, want to express something creative and sexy, to create sexy fundraisers with a strong business model behind it to make a difference, right? So it's been around for 17 years. There's a chapter in McGill. It's raised a ton of money, but more importantly, it's engaged a lot of young professionals to give back, and so many of them still contact me today to tell me that they've incorporated giving into their professional life. So I'm like super stoked how awesome this is. And oh yeah, so I am now wearing a Let's Hug It Out sweatshirt here, and I think my Let's Hug It Out cap is probably upstairs. But this is a movement started by a friend actually named Matt Britt and a couple of friends. But I was like a big fan from the beginning, and what what I have to say is like, this represented me so much, this resonated with me so much that I put all my heart and soul when I had the time, which I gave it a lot of time to help, you know, blow up this brand, and this thing went viral, and it's so amazing how far it's grown, and it's still growing to a point now that I'm now into this organization. I bought into it, and I'm now the president, and Matt is like the founder, the chair, and we both are leading this organization. And really what we created this for, why the reason we're growing this, is because we really want to spread positivity in this world, and we want to spread it through a hug. And so that's why it says, let's hug it out. In the beginning, we were encouraging people to always buy 2 and then give to someone, hug it out. But also kind of like take a picture where people are like reaching out for a hug, put it on a profile, and then tag people and say, hey, just want to give you an e-hug, spreading some positivity, join the hug revolution, let's hug it out.com. Boom. Went awesome. So this really represents me, whether it becomes a business or not, or whether by the time you watch the video, if it's around or not, like, I don't know. But this is very important for me, and I will be continuing to wear this t-shirt or the apparel that says, let's check it out, for the rest of my life. It's just awesome. It makes me happy, and it seems to make people around me happy, and that's always a good thing, right? So I think that's pretty much it, guys, for now. I mean, I could go on still, but thank you for watching the video and the entirety of it for those of you who do. And let's stay in touch. Let's rock and roll. Let's have fun in this world and make a difference all at the same time. Peace.